gonna get just one pump. Oh, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, which is all about educational beauty. In today's video, it's a full face of new makeup, which is worth the spend. You've probably been wondering, should you get that new Rare Beauty product? Should you get that new Fenty Beauty product? Well, I'm going to be using all of these products today to tell you whether it's actually worth buying and also show you how to apply them. Now, if you do like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. And I'm over on Instagram, so please come say hi there. Now let's jump straight into this video. Well, this is going to be fun. We're going to be using a full face of new makeup. This is makeup I have not used before. I'm really excited about it because we've had like kind of an influx of products that have been sent and a couple that I've bought myself which are new and I still haven't tried. And I'm really excited about trying them because some of them are from some great brands that I know you're going to love and you probably already love, and you're probably wondering what they look like on. So we're going to get started, and as I said, it's a full face. So we're going to start with skincare, and even the skincare is new. Now I've got nothing on my face and my skin feels a little bit dehydrated, a little bit dry, a little bit kind of like just needs a bit of pampering, needs a little bit of TLC. So I'm going to be using a mask which I have just received, and it actually looked so good. There's a whole selection from Benefit Cosmetics called the Perfection range, and you guys already know that they have the Perfection primer, which is already amazing. Now they have a full skincare range, which I'm really excited about because I think they know what they're talking about when it comes to pores. I think I called it Perfection. Did I call it Perfection? But that's a really good name, Perfection. Why has no one used this for a pore, like, minimizing primer or something, or a mask? This is actually the Professional. I don't even know if I did say Perfection. I think I said Perfection. I should not have even said that. That was a great name. Someone needs to just snap that up and call their pore products Perfection. I'm going to just put this on and then I'm going to talk about it because you've got to leave it on for a few minutes. I'm going to be applying this with their new mask applicator. I love this. Everyone needs one of these. So this basically transforms, it's like a gel to clay mask, and I'm going to use the spatula to actually put this on, and apparently it changes color. Let's just put this on. This is great because your hands don't get like all messy. It's just mess free. This stuff smells amazing. I don't know what it smells of, but it smells good. So like I said, it's like a gel and then it dries to a clay apparently, and apparently it changes color. So we're going to let that kind of sit and get to work. Now this applicator, that it doesn't come with it. I think it comes separately. So you can buy this separately. You've got the applicator on one end, like you can smooth it over. And then you've got these like two different sides to this, where one is kind of like a kind of wave effect and the other one has like bristles. So you've got one which is bristles where you can kind of like, you know, like, oh my God, what is the word I'm looking for? Scrub. That's it. So you can scrub it off when you're washing it off. And the other one, I guess, is kind of like a massage thing, or to massage while it's on. Anyway, it's great. Now this mask basically smooths your skin apparently. I'm going to read out a couple of key points to you. So you get like ASAP results. So like it's like having a little mini facial at home. Obviously it visibly refines pores, it smooths your skin, smooths uneven texture, which is great. It absorbs excess surface oil and your pores look smaller and your skin looks instantly softer and smooth. So it's really good if you want a quick pick-me-up. You know, say if you're going out and you just need something to kind of just refresh your skin and give it that nice kind of smooth finish ready for makeup. I'm just going to let this sit, kind of let the magic happen, and then we're going to kind of wash it off. I'm really intrigued to see what my skin looks like after. So it has gone a little bit whiter, can you see? And there's still some little patches that where maybe I've kind of applied a bit more than the other places, where it's still a little bit wet, but it is kind of like drying up, and it definitely has kind of transformed to a clay finish. I mean, I don't know what this is even doing, but you know, it might just help it speed up a bit. Yeah, it just dries to, it doesn't even like, nothing comes off. So, okay, so then you have to wet this, and then I'm gonna kind of use this and scrub it off. That will be good. And yeah, hopefully my skin will feel transformed. So I think I'm gonna go wash this off now, and I'll be back in a bit. I'm back, and oh my gosh, that Benefit wand thing is amazing. Like it makes taking masks off, especially clay masks, so much easier. Like you just start kind of scrubbing, like put it in the water and then put it on your face, and it just starts kind of taking all the mask off, and then it's much easier to wash off. So I'd highly recommend that. The mask has made my skin feel super smooth, really smooth, not dehydrated. It kind of feels quite nicely hydrated. I still feel like I need some extra hydration, but that isn't really the main thing that the mask says it does. It's more about smoothing and refining the pores, which I definitely feel like it has done. So I'd highly recommend that mask. Next, I'm going to be using my niacinamide. This is a new one that I'm using. It's the Fenty Watch Your Tone. And let's just unscrew this. I love niacinamide. So anyone who says they have niacinamide, I'm all for it. So I am going to that sounded really weird. I'm going to apply this. There you go. That's about enough, I think. It's a really easy kind of bottle to use, and it is refillable, I think. So I'm just going to smooth this over. Smells good, like not overly strong. And just press this in, let this dry. Next up, I'm going to use my moisturizer. Now, you guys must have heard of Beauty Bay, right? Beauty Bay, they have so many different brands on their site. Well, they also have their own range of skincare. So I was pretty excited about receiving these. And there are some other bits as well that I'm not using today because they don't fit in with the kind of thing that I'm doing. But I'm really pleasantly surprised at the kind of ingredients in a lot of their skincare. It's very natural, it's very easy. Like even the like packaging is really good because they have like, it says use me in there, and then it has AM, PM, and you've got a tick next to it, so you know very easily when you can use this. You know, sometimes you've got to read the fine print and you're like, when do I use this, morning and night or just morning? So I really love the fact that they've made it really easy to understand. It's just easy all around. Like it tells you exactly what it does in a nutshell. It's like works to hydrate and replenish skin, use me in AM and PM, how to use me, smooth a thin layer over the face and under eye area after cleansing, can be used in the AM and PM, suitable for all skin types. I don't even know if I'm going to say this right. Colloidal. I've just never seen this word before in my life. Oatmeal and oat lipid rich moisturizer. You know what I love? There's no fragrance. Like, if I can't smell obvious fragrance, if it doesn't smell like super good, then I feel like floral and stuff like that, then I feel like it's got to be like clean. So I am really, I was just reading the side. It says cruelty free. So let's try this. Gonna get a little bit of this moisturizer. And all the links for these are all in my description below. So make sure you click on the links and it will take you to the exact product and the best place to get it from. Okay. This is a really good moisturizer. You can definitely smell a little bit of oat, but if you really try, you know. Okay, I like this. It's not like greasy at all. It's just a good moisturizer. You guys probably already know, right? When I'm using new products and I'm using them with you guys for the first time, they're in this little kind of tray, so I know what I need to use. And if it really kind of makes me feel excited, then I take it out and I put it in my own little personal stash over here. And I think I'm going to take this moisturizer out, guys. I really like the moisturizer. Okay, I've got 3 moisturizers that I love at the moment. So this is going to go there. Let's set this up. There you go. The moisturizer is there. The tower of moisturizers is getting higher and higher. Yeah, I need to really sort this whole area out. Anyway, that was like amazing. I really love the moisturizer. Guys, I can't stop. Like, the moisturizer is very good. If you want a standard easy moisturizer, it's not greasy, it's natural, good for all skin types. Like if you're just looking for a good moisturizer, then I would definitely recommend this. it just feels so good on the skin. It just doesn't feel greasy. It's not too kind of wet. Do you know what I mean? Like some of them just are a bit, it's good. Okay, so here's another new product. This is new. I have used this before once or twice, but it is new, you know, and the reason I'm putting this in here, this is the concealer, this is the Kat Von D Good Apple concealer. The reason I'm putting this in here is because I couldn't find a concealer which was new, as in brand new, that I haven't used. So this is the newest that I have, like as in I've used it a couple of times and that's it, but it's still very new. It's a new product. I didn't want to grab a concealer which has been out for forever and then say it's new, like it's not new really, it's just new to me. But so all these products are kind of new, I think. So yeah, okay. Hold that thought. We forgot to put eye cream on. Here you go. Let's just rewind. We're gonna put some eye cream on, then we're gonna put the concealer on. So this is the new Fenty Thick and Smooth Rich Peptide Eye Cream. I love the fact that this is in basically the exact same packaging and tub as the lip product that they have. I can't remember what that's called, but I think it's called Lip Plush or something, but I use that every night. So this is really good. You've got a screw top and then you just twist the bottom. I bet you a whole load of this is going to come out in a minute. You know when it's new and then nothing comes out for ages and then it just all comes out? There you go. Okay, there you go. So let's see what this is like. I love eye creams. I love balmy eye creams that make me feel like I've just given my eye area a facial. Ooh, this is good. Oh, this is nice. I do like this. Okay, this is going in my personal stash. That's very smoothing and it's like in a really good kind of, I like this packaging. I like it with the lip one. So I really do like the fact that it comes in this kind of packaging. So that's good. That's also new. Now we're gonna continue with the concealer that I spoke about. So this shade is medium 126, which is kind of my color. It's like a bright concealer. You know, you have different concealers. You have a concealer which is brightening for you because it's like a little bit lighter. Then you have one which is a little bit, you know, kind of more closer to your skin tone. This is more of a brightening one for me. Okay, I am just gonna buff this in. You really only need a small amount because it is a pretty good it's good coverage. I'm gonna use the Surratt loose powder compact. I have never used Surratt products before, by the way, guys, but I have always wanted to, and I'm super excited about trying these products. So I'm just using my powder puff and I'm just pressing this on. I'm just gonna brush this off. Ooh, I like this powder. By the way, this is my 108 brush from BK Beauty. You can use the code NINA10 for a discount on these brushes, by the way. The face brushes are amazing. This is a really good one. This is really good because it's just perfect for the eye area. Next up, I'm going to be using my Surratt Perfectionist Primer. Now this comes in like a tube like this, which is really good. I'm going to get just one pump. Oh, guys. You don't see me use primer a lot, right? You've probably seen me use my Milk Hydro Grip Primer quite a lot, which is the only primer one of the only primers I like. Like, there's only like a couple that I like, and mainly because I feel like they don't do anything, a lot of the ones that I've come across. I know that Surratt is known to be a very kind of high level brand, like I don't know if that made sense, but like a very kind of professional brand, and their products are meant to be very like top tier. I've never tried their products before, and I've heard so much about it. I've seen so many professional makeup artists use the range, and I've always kind of thought, is it as good as everyone's raving about, or is it just because, I don't know, anything other than the actual quality of the products? I have to say that is one of the best primers I've ever used. Like, immediately it smoothed my skin. I mean, my skin was already pretty smooth before because of the mask, but when I applied this primer, I felt like it actually did prime my skin. Like, as in, there's a vast difference between how it made my skin feel after applying it compared to what it was like before. This is really good. I mean, I'm gonna finish telling you like what the results like obviously as I'm going along, because I also need to see how the makeup sits on top of this, but that primer is good. Like I'm definitely taking that out and putting that in my personal stash. I'm gonna now use my It's Cosmetics CC Nude Glow. This is SPF 40, which is why I didn't need to use the other SPF, but this is neutral tan. And I'm gonna now apply this using my BK Beauty 101 brush. And remember, you've got code. The link is in the description below. I'm just putting a pump of this onto my brush. And now I'm just gonna smooth this over. And I'm just gonna smooth this over my whole face. Yes, that primer is good. Because I'm going for like a kind of, well, just kind of natural base, you know, for the look that I'm gonna create. I'm just gonna kind of see what I can create with all these products. I literally love every product I have used so far for my skin. My pores look minimized. I feel like that primer was amazing. Now I'm gonna just apply some concealer on my under eyes. I'm not really underpainting today just because I really want to show you, you know, I wanted to be able to apply that CC cream without you having to worry about underpainting. Just want to show you really the products. Okay, let's buff this in. I am going to put a tiny bit of this CC cream on top of my under eye just so that it doesn't look so white there, because my concealer is pretty brightening. So this is just my cheat way of underpainting. So this is when you kind of like, if you want to cheat underpaint, you know, you don't want to do all of your concealer underneath or you just don't have time, then just kind of go over your concealer area with a little bit of your foundation, because your foundation is always much closer in kind of shade to your skin tone than what your concealer is. Well, it should be anyway. Now, instead of using a kind of bronzer today, like a powder bronzer, I'm gonna use this new one from Beauty Blender, which is the Bounce Magic Fit Creamy Bronzer and Highlighter Duo. I'm not really fussed about the highlighter part, but let me just show you. So basically it's like this, and then you open it and you've got the cream bronzer there, and then you open this up and it's like a cream kind of highlight there. So I'm gonna use the kind of cream bronzer. I'm gonna use my Hourglass brush. I can't remember which one this is, but it's like perfect for what I wanna use it for. So I'm gonna add that somewhere on the screen. Now I'm just gonna kind of like press into this, and then I'm gonna, I don't know if that made sense what I just said, but I'm just basically gonna warm up my face now and just give it a little bit of kind of dimension. So I'm just gonna kind of use it mainly on the perimeter of the face and along the cheekbone area, because the whole kind of like base, which I feel works well with what I'm using, is a very kind of natural base, which isn't overly contoured and sculpted, and also, you know, is easy for you guys to do at home. So I feel like this is the kind of base which suits these products. This is a really good cream bronzer, guys. I mean, it's not very dark, so the one that I have is kind of very wearable for my skin tone, where it's not like an obvious kind of, like normally you see that full sharp cheekbone there on me. This is very soft, so if anything, it's just a super, super soft focus effect. So it has kind of bronzed up my face, but without it looking sculpted. I think I can go ahead and set my base now. So I'm just going to use my loose powder from Surratt. Let's see what this is like to kind of set makeup. Oh, I'm liking how this powder is sitting on my under eyes. I'm just going to dust away this powder on the under eyes before I actually apply powder anywhere else. Only because I'm not used to this powder, so I just want to dust it away just in case it doesn't like sit well on the under eye. You know, like if you leave it too long, it can end up going weird. I don't think this powder would, but I didn't want to risk it. I'm gonna use my BK 104 brush, and now I'm just gonna like literally dust this powder over my face. This is a really good powder. It's like ultra fine. I really like this. I'm going to use my Surratt Expressionist Brow Pomade. Now this is, I actually really love this brush because I just feel like this is all you need. You don't need a full spoolie for the eyebrows. So this is a deep brown shade, and it's basically, it's not a gel and it's not a wax. It's kind of like in between from what I've read, but I really, really do love the brush. Now this is apparently doesn't leave you that horrible crunchy finish to the brow, but it also does kind of tame the hairs as well. I really love the brush, guys. It's like, why would you have a spoolie? This is what you need. I love this. We're going to let that dry before we actually start shaping our brows. Now I'm going to use the brow pencil from Surratt. I actually love how this is a kind of, it's kind of heavy for a brow pencil, but I love it's refillable. So I really, really do like that. And I love how thin the actual lead is. I am going to start kind of like, I think I'll start shaping my brow from underneath first. Nice. Really, really good pigment. Like, it transfers easily. That was nice and easy. Okay, now let's try the kind of hair strokes. Ooh, good. I'm pretty happy with that. I feel like the brows are like, this brow product is really good. Like, I feel like it softens the right amount and it's also very strong, so it doesn't break easily. Okay, I'm gonna use the eyeshadows that they sent me. So they sent these individually and you basically put them in this compact, which I think is really cool because you can just change it. They just pop out. This one, I don't know how you say it, but it's D-O-R-E Rose. That's all I know. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. Now I'm gonna use my BK Beauty 203 brush, and I'm doing a very kind of like clean eye, which is great for also brightening the eye area. So I'm gonna use this just all over my eye just to brighten it up. And then I'm using a new mascara. This is the new Fenty Hella Thick Mascara. I'm excited to try this. Okay, I have, oh, this is good. I love it when mascaras just like immediately give you, oh, wow. Guys, you just saw that for yourself. Like, I couldn't even finish a sentence and I've already got, there's a massive difference between this eye and the other eye. That is really good. Oh my gosh, this is like so much better than their other mascara. This is so good. Look at the difference. Just look at that. I can't believe how much of a difference there is. And it's so quick as well. Like immediately. Next up, let's use the blush. I think I'm gonna use the orange. This looks so good. I like this one. And I'm gonna use my 108 brush for this. Oh yeah. Oh yes, I'm loving this one. I might actually add some of that pink. Oh, I love both of them mixed in together. And you know what? There's no fallout to this blush. I love it. This is probably one of the best blushes that I've used. I just feel like it's just gives me the pigment without it kind of going crazy to begin with, but it's not powdery, if that makes sense. It's like gives me that flush of color. Now I've got these from Surratt as well that I want to use, but I don't think I'm going to use both. I think I'm going to probably use the Rose Diamante one, which is like a pinkish highlighter. I will use some of this other Surratt products that I've got in another tutorial, but this is a highlighter stick because I really want to show you like a full-on eye look using Surratt. So I'm going to actually just dab this on with my finger. Oh, I like this. Do you know what I love with these products? They just kind of like melt into the skin. Like they work so well with each other. You know, like usually you wouldn't be able to put like a stick kind of like or cream gel highlighter on top of powder because it just doesn't go, the two textures. But this actually does. It just kind of melts into the skin and I love that. Now I am going to have to just line my lips with a product that isn't new. So this is really the only kind of one because I don't have a new lip liner. Now this is new as well. I mean, everything's new. It's the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Tinted Lip Oil. And this specific shade is Joy. There's like, I don't know how many shades, there's quite a few. Oh, that is good. It's like a gel. It goes on like almost like a water gel. Like, it doesn't feel oily, which is great. And you can have it kind of like almost like a wettish look like this. And I think I'm going to probably blot it because I don't like an overly shiny lip. Oh, that's nice. It gives you like a little tint. And it stays kind of hydrating as well. Like, it's not tacky, but almost like a lip balm. I really like this because I feel like it doesn't feel oily. So even though it says like lip oil, does it say lip oil? Yeah, lip oil. It doesn't feel oily at all. It just feels like a balm, which is not greasy, not oily, not sticky at all. And obviously you can take off the excess and then leave it as like a stain. I really like this. And there's quite a few shades. So this is Joy. This is like a coral color. I like this. Very comfortable on the lips, doesn't feel like you've got anything on. Now, I did have another Surratt lipstick. I was kind of planning which one do I use out of the Rare Beauty and the Surratt today. And I think I want to maybe use this on top. And I know it's kind of like a different kind of color, but I'm really wanting to try this. It's the Lip Sleek and it's called Pom Pon. So it's like a bright pink. I just love this kind of pink. I just wanted to kind of show you both of them. This is really good. I really like this pink. I kind of like this mixed with the other one. So yeah, basically this is about it. I don't think there's anything else left in my little tray to use. I really do hope you've enjoyed this. I hope that you like all the makeup that I've used. I think it's a really good natural face. Like, I don't feel like it's not overly sculpted. It's not like, I wouldn't say this is like a kind of like full glam. I'd say this is like something that is very wearable, and I feel like I've kind of applied everything in a way that I think the kind of average person who isn't into contouring, sculpting, all that kind of thing, like all those kind of things, I've applied it in that kind of way where anyone with not that much kind of knowledge in terms of application could use these products. These are like great day-to-day products. I really love all of them. I don't think there's any one product that I felt that I wouldn't ever use again. I probably would like to try a darker color in the Beauty Blender Bounce bronzer because this is very light on me. So I actually would like to use a different, like a darker color. This is actually the Champagne and Topaz shade, but I'm not even sure on what other shades they actually do in this, but I would like to try a darker color in that. And oh yes, I wanted to finish off with this. This is the Surratt Hinoki Facial Mist. This has apparently vitamin C. It's great for using it after makeup and also before makeup. It's very hydrating. It has like a calming, woody, citrus kind of fragrance thing to it. And apparently it's derived from citrus trees, which are native to Japan. So it kind of gives you a boost of hydration and like hydrates kind of refreshes dull skin. Firstly, the scent. Oh, it's so good. It's really nice. You know what I love about it? The fragrance, the scent to it isn't like, oh, this is heavily fragranced. It's not, it's very natural. It just feels clean, you know? Like, not clean as in like you've been in a washing machine clean, not like detergent clean, like natural clean. It smells really, really good. And I love the fact that there are no droplets that come out. So it's an even amount of kind of spray product that comes out onto your skin. And it actually does give you quite a dewy kind of finish. It also does have Hinoki oil in here. So it is suitable for acne prone skin, by the way, because I read up on it and it's apparently good for acne prone skin. So you don't need to worry that, oh, I'm putting like an oil kind of a product, a spray with a slight amount of oil in there on. You don't have to worry about that because it is good for acne prone skin. And it's also really good at reducing inflammation. So it's very soothing for the skin. So if you have skin issues, this is a great face mist that you can use because it's actually calming for the skin. That is my kind of full face of new products that are out. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope that you've maybe seen some products which maybe you were thinking of getting and now you're kind of like, okay, I'm definitely going to get that now. I really do hope that you've enjoyed it. Don't forget, for some of these products there are discount codes, not all of them, but some of them do have discount codes. So make sure that if you do like any of them, make sure you get it from my links, which are in the description box below, because then you can get your little discount code, you can get a little kind of like cheeky percentage off that, and it will take you directly to each product. Well, that didn't come out right. I really do hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've kind of like enjoyed the whole application process. I know I have, and I actually really love these products, and some of them I'm definitely adding to my own personal stash. So yeah, I guess wherever you are in the world, I'm sending you loads of good vibes. I hope you've enjoyed this video today, and I hope you've figured out which products you want to spend your money on. Now, if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. Until the next video, take care, and I'll see you soon.